The Green Hollow Inn was built in 1912 and had seen a century of guests, lovers, loners, salesmen, sinners. But after 1984, room 217 was locked and never spoken of again. Until Maya came along. Maya Kapoor wasn't running away. At least that's what she told herself. Her therapist called it self-realignment. Her friends called it a much-needed break. But she knew better. After losing her fiancé in a hit-and-run and enduring months of panic attacks, Maya left Mumbai and took a remote job in the Himalayas, checking historical properties for restoration. That's how she found herself at Green Hollow Inn, tucked away in the shadow of pine-covered hills. It was serene, too serene. The innkeeper, an old woman named Liz, had a crooked smile and deep-set eyes that never quite met Maya's. She gave her the keys to room 216 and mumbled, "Stay away from the next room." "Why?" Maya asked. But Liz was already walking away, her limp echoing down the wooden corridor. The first night was uneventful, crickets chirping, a cold breeze through the window, the soft rustle of pine needles outside. But on the second night, Maya heard crying, faint, muffled, coming from behind the wall. Room 217. She knocked, no answer. She asked Liz the next morning. The woman's lips tightened. "No one goes in there, not for 40 years. Maya couldn't let it go. She pressed her ear against the wall that night and swore she heard a whisper. "He's still here." On the third morning, Maya found a note under her door. "Don't trust the mirror." That night, the mirror in her room cracked, not shattered, but split in a perfect diagonal line. She hadn't touched it. The air was freezing despite the fireplace roaring. And then came the dreams. A boy standing in a hallway staring at room 217's door. He'd turn, eyes hollow, and say, "I didn't mean to die." Maya woke up gasping, clutching her chest, heart racing like she'd run for miles. It rained the next day, a hard, cold rain. Curiosity, or perhaps grief, led Maya to room 217. The door was covered in dust, the keyhole filled with cobwebs. But the door wasn't locked. It creaked open. The room smelled of wet wood and something metallic, blood. The furnishings were untouched. A vintage bed, dusty armchair, and a small desk with carvings etched into the wood. She traced them with her fingers. "Tell them I didn't fall." Suddenly, a thump. She turned. No one there. But on the wall, in the mirror opposite the bed, a message appeared in foggy script. "He pushed me." Maya began researching. She found a newspaper clipping in the local library. "Boy falls to death at Green Hollow, deemed suicide. Dated October 12, 1984. Name Arjun Sharma, age 12. His father owned the inn back then. But the article was vague. No investigation, no autopsy, just the word tragedy repeated like a spell to hide the truth. Maya's dreams worsened. Now she saw the fall from Arjun's eyes, falling backward, a shadowy figure watching from the hallway, not helping. She began sketching what she saw in dreams. The same face kept appearing. It was Liz. When confronted, Liz broke. Tears in her eyes, she whispered, "He was my son." Maya froze. He was fragile. He heard voices, said the mirror in 217 showed him things. His father thought it was weakness, said he needed discipline. That night, they fought. He ran, fell. "You mean it wasn't suicide?" Liz nodded. His father pushed him. He died instantly. "Why did you never say anything?" "Because the mirror saw it all," Liz said. "And no one believes a mirror. especially when it started showing me other things, faces of guests who die if they stayed too long. That night, Maya went back to 217. She lit candles and stood before the mirror. "Arjun," she whispered, "I believe you." The mirror fogged up again, then cracked violently, like something trying to escape. A voice behind her. "He still lives in here. His father, too." She turned. No one there. But in the reflection, she saw a man, a tall figure in a 1980s suit, looming behind her. Cold fingers touched her neck. She ran. The door slammed shut behind her. Maya became obsessed. She stopped eating, stopped sleeping. She lived inside room 217 now, sketching, journaling, watching. The mirror showed her other things, people who'd disappeared in the area, a woman drowning in the lake behind the inn, a man hanging from a tree. All unsolved. Each face whispered one word: help. But the mirror didn't just show the past. It fed on pain, her grief, her unresolved loss. It was getting stronger. She knew what she had to do. She wrote a letter to Arjun. "You deserved love, not pain. I see you. I believe you. You can go now." Then she smashed the mirror. A scream filled the room, not hers. The room shook. Wind burst through the window. And then silence. Maya collapsed. When she woke, the air felt lighter, the shadows gone. Liz sat beside her. "He's free," she whispered, "and so are you." Maya returned to Mumbai, changed. She started a podcast on haunted locations, helping families find peace. Room 217 was sealed for good. But sometimes when she passed by an old mirror, she'd feel a flicker, a child's laugh, a thank you. And she'd smile, because some stories don't end in death. They begin with someone who chooses to believe. If you like this story, please like, comment, share, subscribe for more horror videos.